the good side of stress. I don't think stress is a bad thing at all. It gets a bad rep. If you didn't have stress, you wouldn't be where you are today. You wouldn't achieve anything. It is stress that drives us on to do extraordinary things. It's stress that creates an adaptation. Yeah. Before we get, who knows Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Yeah, story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. They rule in the brain. They really do. With stress, can't be too much, can't be too little. It's got to be just right. When you get it just right, you're in the peak performance zone. This is called the inverted U curve of stress and performance. Stress was what neuroscientists call it arousal. And what happens is too little arousal. This is boring stuff. Yeah. Anybody ever done a boring job? You know it's not good for your performance. You need some stimulation to raise your performance level. But everybody has a level of performance that is too much. A level of stress that is too much, that starts to destroy performance. Everybody's got it. The cool thing, guys, is that with proper training, you can extend this peak performance zone out. Does that make sense? So that you can handle and cope effectively with increasing amounts of pressure. And that's how you do it, is stress adaptation. Has anybody heard of that term? Stress adaptation or inoculation. So stress is a good thing. It can stimulate you to adapt. And one of my favorite philosophers, Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher, he put it beautifully. He said, that which does not kill you makes you stronger. And he's absolutely right. Brackets, if you recover effectively. And I'm going to talk about recovery strategies because it's a really critical part in this game. So think of, let's just think of physical training. So this is what's called the supercompensation or the general adaptation syndrome. Homeostasis is your natural level. So if we're thinking of physical training, that's your natural level of strength and speed and all of that stuff. So you go into the gym and you do a workout, you do a really hard workout, the muscles start fatigue. If it's a super hard, your muscles are just done. Yeah, you can't do any more. Whenever you stop, your body starts to compensate or to recover. And there's all this hormonal cascade that is initiated to enable you to recover. Now, what do we need to recover effectively from a hard workout in the gym? Or what do athletes need from a hard workout? Fluids. Sorry? Fluids. So they need fluids. What else? They need to do a bit of stretching. What else? They need rest. It's pretty critical. What else? Fluids, stretching, rest. So they need nutrition. So they'll need carbohydrate, they'll need protein, they'll also need fats to regenerate. Now, if they get all of these things right, what happens is they supercompensate. And they repeat that cycle and repeat that cycle. That's when you get bigger, faster, stronger. Yeah, that positive adaptation to stress, and your level actually goes up because of an appropriate stimulus or stress and appropriate recovery. If they don't recover enough and they're in the gym again and again and again, and they're not recovering effectively, it's exhaustion. In athletes, we call that overtraining syndrome. Has anybody heard of that? In executives, or people in corporate world, we call that burnout. Guys, the physiology is the same. I'll show you a little bit later on. For this graph, physical stress equals mental stress equals emotional stress. It's all the same in the body and the brain, and it's all to do with the brain and little adrenal glands that are pumping out these stress hormones every time you get stressed.